Welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Llorente, forwards and with intent. Oh, well measured. Clearly not happy with that. Now it's Oyoth, and the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Schmidt. Alaba. Schlager. There's the shot! Goal, Austria! And it's Austria who go ahead.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Austria gain their reward with an early goal. Rodri. Eric Garcia. Rodri. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Williams. Lovely feet. And it's Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Now it's Kalajic. Alaba.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a...
And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Llorente. And here's Yamal. Rodri. And here's Nico Williams. And here's Ruiz. And that has been cleared. And that has been clubbed away. Lienhardt, gently done. Schmidt. Alaba. And here's Arnautovic. Kalajic. Is there any... Kalajic! Goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Austria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Schmidt. Posch. That is good strength. Leimer, Schmidt, Leimer, great challenge, time to perfection, and it's played forward. Yamal, Fabian Ruiz, and here's Yamal, and that was very necessary. That's a good intervention, that was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good work on the right flank here. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri shifted upfield. And here's Nico Williams. And it's Pedri. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Williams. Can he deliver? Fabian Ruiz. Cleared without complication. And that's been won straight back. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Eric Garcia. Do have a chance to counter here. Yamal. Will be a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal with the short one. In by... Oh, goes for the header! Referee's had a look. He's had his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Schmidt. Lienhardt. Posch. Lienhardt. Posch. Schlager. Schmidt. Lima. Alaba. Nice control. That's surely a foul. Free kick. He's gone for it! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! And they are pulling clear here. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Grimaldo. Oyarzabal. Pedri.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Danso, aim forwards. Spain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Llorente. Now that's well seen too. Lima. Schmidt. Posh. Lima. Schmidt. Now it's Kalajic. He's got a... Kalajic! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Over the hills and far away, no catching them now. Raya, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Austria are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Oh, what a climb! Enjoy, but a decent try.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Posh. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Grimaldo. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Grimaldo, Pedri, and here's Dani Olmo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Yamal, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, and here's Llorente. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? In by your... Shot it goal! No, it's wide. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Olmo. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal! He's trying his best to keep... Oh, they could be caught out here. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now, what about a counter-attack? Arnautovic looking to penetrate opposition lines. Lima. Alaba does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that's a... And Arnautovic! And they can counter here. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Over to the left. And it's Olmo. And he's managed to get free. Muscular approach does pay off here. Eric Garcia. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Schmidt. Lienhardt. Done so. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams.